It is time to make the sound to summon the stream. Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Coel Quickcard, and welcome back to Banjo-Tooie, where I'm trying to get 100% in this game. So, last time we went through probably around half of the stuff in Grunty Industries. More or less, we actually don't have a lot of the collectibles for Grunty Industries, but a lot of like the basic like setup stuff is done. A lot of progress has been made on those things, which are like long spanning missions. So it's been pretty good. Are you real? God damn you. Anyway, let's head back in. I'm trying to beat Mother as Tainted Isaac. Good luck to you. Alright. So a lot of the setup work has already been done for this level. Although we are only sitting at 2 out of 10 Jinjos, 2 honeycombs, no Cheeto pages, 70 out of 100 notes, and 4 out of 5 Jinjos. Anyway, today's probably going to be a bit of a shorter stream. The only things I'm really going to be focusing on is just trying to finish up Grunty Industries, maybe get a little bit more in some other spots. I imagine it's probably going to be around-ish 2 hours. I don't know. Hour and a half to 2 hours sounds about right. Alright. We have some notes first. And now we are going this way. I believe we're actually close to the boss battle for this area. Come on. Perfect. So this is the repair depot. Opening this up was one of the last things I did on the previous stream. And just climb down the ladder on your right to get to the bottom of the room. A ladder, you say? Whee! How big a fall is it? Perfect. Alright, boss fight. Should be okay. What on earth is that? I think it looks like an enormous toilet cleaner. Well, he doesn't seem to be very mobile. See how the poor thing struggles to get in here. This shouldn't be much trouble, then. Aw, poor guy. Weldar, visually impaired welding torch. Ahem. I believe it states quite clearly in the workers' guidelines that bears are not to be let into the building. So? Well, you're a bear, aren't you? No. Oh, don't. I must remember to wear my glasses. Well, I'm out now, so I might as well go to work on you. Okay. Cool. Time to turn up the power dial. Oh, God. Ouch. Okay. Alright, so when the suck is down... God damn, can't see. Okay, here we go. There we go. Alright, we need to suck grenade eggs into him. Please refrain from doing that. I'm full of flammable gas. How about a few nuts and bolts? Oh, actually that would be fairly helpful. Thank you. Okay. Got him. If you want to know T. Isaac's gimmick, it's every item pedestal... Oh, God. It's every item pedestal cycles between two items. Oh, no. Oh, okay. He resets to the center? Looks like it. Cycles between two items, but you can only carry 8 of them, except if you have Birthright, which extends it to 12. This isn't how it's going as planned. Where's my emergency switch? Okay. Alright, so he's got, damage fields. Ow. Fair enough. God damn. I really wish the camera would keep, like, focus on him. Okay, that's fine. Alright, are you going straight into suck phase? Yes, you are. Tainted Isaac is a very broken character. Alright, let's go. Okay, he's resetting for suck. And this is as good as done. There we go. Okay. Well, I started this with 13,723 characters in the step-by-step guide that I am following for this. We'll delete the boss fight, and we are down to 10,761 characters, so... We've essentially taken out 1/4 of all the remaining guide text. Alright. The fan stops working. Groan. I appear to be quite badly injured.
That's too bad. Now where's our prize?
I guess I can let you have this. Alright, he's giving me a pad.
Is that all we get? You gotta be kidding.
You may use it to get back out. I stashed my Jiggy behind the giant fan for safekeeping. But there's nothing to stop you from reaching it now. Oh, when will I learn to keep my big mouth shut? Alright, that went extremely well. We really didn't take much damage. Grab a few grenade eggs just to top myself off on the way out. And I believe we are about to get our first Cheeto page for this level as well. Go, Banjo, go! I've got a big checklist of stuff I need to get done this week. Fortunately, I have already taken care of about a third of it. Alright. Alright. So we need to go across this very carefully. Very carefully. Which gives me a Jiggy. I don't really see... Oh, right. There was a spinning pipe in his room. That's where the Cheeto page is. Perfect. I forgot. God damn it. Oh, where chat? That's the other thing I forgot. God damn it. I forgot. I forgot that this game likes to crash when going between rooms. Oh, that pisses me off. I'm gonna have to redo the whole boss fight. And adjust to live. Thank you, Cole, for reminding me. There we go. Alright, chat is live. Let's go. At least it was not a hard boss fight. It's fine. We're less than... We lost less than 10 minutes of progress. Cool. This game gives you so many, like, neat powers, but I think it has a real problem of having a lot of the moves you get being used, like, once or twice and never actually being relevant or necessary again. I do think that is a weakness of Banjo-Tooie. I mean, it lets you make your puzzles. And some of the new things are used very effectively, like the entire split-up mechanics, but... Like, how many times have I needed ice and fire eggs? I needed ice eggs each time I wanted to get past the octopus in Jolly Roger Lagoon, and that was it. It serves no other function for me. Okay. So it did save it after I beat the fan. Okay. Or beat the welder and stop the fan. Alright. Luckily, this game does have a little bit of auto-saving in it. So I do not, in fact, need to beat the boss again. I just wish I knew how to fix this frequent problem with crashing. Alright, here is where we cross to get the Cheeto page. Come on. Boom. Another glorious Cheeto page. Perfect. Progress is being made. Okay. Perfect. We do still have fall proof on. So I believe we are just immune to fall damage, which is great. Feathery flap, get jiggy, flutter down to the ground to know. Ignore the door on the right. Instead, run forward until you reach the doorway on your left. And so we will take that. Cool. And our next step will be to warp back to level 3 of the factory. Cool. I have a great deal of respect for how these levels are designed. I just don't think they are I think there are some fundamental issues. Alright, floor 3. Navigate through the boxes until you find the elevator for the washing machine. Okay. Navigate through the boxes until you find the elevator for the washing machine. Okay. Ouch. Yes, I would like your honey, please. Okay. That is what we are looking for. Got it. Climb the pipe on the right. And jump up and go out the fire exit. Okay. Can do. And head up the stairs. Oh, God. That is not a fire exit. It only goes up. I'm beginning to think this factory might not be safe. Okay. So on the 4th floor, we need to go this way. Perfect. It's Grunty. What did you expect, honestly? Yeah, that's true. Jump up the ledge on the right and go into the next room. Okay. Ledge on the right, go through the next room. Don't step on the conveyor belt, instead go left and activate the warp pad. Then warp back to floor 3. Okay. And now we need Mumbo again. We're going to take Mumbo and we're going to warp back to floor 4. We are now under 10,000 characters of guidance left. 8,769. Mumbo, I need your help. Yes. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay. Warp to floor 4. And we want to go up the crates. Aha! Mumbo! Alright, so I think this is going to be timed again. Belt crusher malfunction. Initialize auto-fixing program. Crusher will be reactivated in 45 seconds. Okay. I absolutely hate having to do transformations on timers. I do not like that. I really, really do not like that. Alright, let's go. Go, 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 go. Okay. Floor 4, let's go. Timer counts down in menus, because of course it does. Alright. There we go. The wall crusher has now been switched off. Perfect. Okay. You'll be able to come through them as often as you like. Head down the ramp on the left to a new room. Climb up the pipe in the corner. Then go right and beak barge the red elevator button to open it. Okay. Then keep going and grab the claw clamor boots and use them to climb through the wall and get through the pipe marked sewer access. Okay. Here we go. Sewer access. Good progress. And it's first person again. Alright. Attention, the clunkers have invaded the sewer system and are blocking the vents. Neutralize them all before the air becomes toxic. Okay. So this is going to be another timed first person. Okay. So there's a bunch of fart boys, I guess. So we have to clear all of the fart boys. There's just piles of feces stuck on the walls. I don't know how that's my problem, but apparently it is. God damn it. Okay. They also like to fart a lot. So I can use the sound to find them. Okay. Can we get some grenade eggs, please? So far, my run is going splendid. That's good. Okay. Damn it. Okay. Alright, we got half of them. We have less than half our time remaining. I have... no idea how I'm going to get all these in the next 40 seconds. Okay. How? How would you do this in 200 seconds? Okay. Okay. God, just... okay. Okay. Okay, that backtracks to the entrance. Okay. Nope. Okay, that's fine. 4 left. Okay, that's fine. That way doesn't lead anywhere. Okay. We need to be very efficient with our movements. Come on. Okay. So I do have a little bit of leeway with the time. Okay. Let's go. Nope. 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 What direction leads me closer? Nope. Okay. So, through here. Nope, not through there. Okay. Okay. So there's another one in this room. Okay. Perfect. Damn it. So where the hell's the last one? Alright, let's go. Okay. Come on, there's only one left. Surely this is enough time to locate it. Alright, let's go. Come on. Okay, let's go. Okay, well, I think I glitched it somehow because I appear to be immortal. Okay. I think I'm dead, though. Yeah, I was definitely at 0 health for a while there. Okay. That's kinda weird, but sure. Imagine being in a place filled with fart gas, but the fart gas makes you immortal. Just like, haha! You are now stuck forever in this land that smells like shit, unable to die. Okay. Well, that worked, I guess. That was dumb. At least we can restock on some eggs. Cool. Alright, back on full. Maybe those lumps were left there by the great almighty Pooh. We are saving. I don't ever want to do that again. Okay. So we need to go past the crushers. And we need to split up Banjo and Kazooie again. So I believe the split up pads were up here. Nice. Okay. So now that I've got you, I need to warp to the second floor. I refuse to believe that the order I am doing things is the most efficient. But I'm also not sure exactly how you would optimize the order differently. I have a fetus machine gun. That sounds like an issue between you and your gynecologist. Head up on the right. Head up the ramp on your right. What ramp on my right? I assume you mean this one. From there, head down the ramp on your left to another room with 2 workers in it. In the far left corner is a battery. Okay. So it's another battery puzzle. Screw you, man! Battery. 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 Okay. Cool. Get in the bag. Alright, and from here we need to go back to the 4th floor. Away with you, vile monster. God damn, the enemies are so aggressive here. Okay, back to 4th floor. And we are heading past the crushers again. climb the pipe in the corner and go left. Okay. Go into the door with the sewer access. Was that this one? Down the ramp into another room. Here? Maybe? Yeah, here we go. Unload the battery into the slot, then step on the ground where the sparkles are and switch to Kazooie. Okay. Back where you split, take Kazooie past the crushers. Okay, Kazooie can head past the crushers. Again into the large room on the left is a shock pad. Yes. Okay. Go through the door solo. Wait until the sparks light up on the cables so you can see where we're going. Then jump across to the other side and go to the door. Okay. Take out your grenade eggs and look at the conveyor belt in front of you with all the barrels. Green ones are full of toxic gas, the blue ones have nothing. Get rid of all the blue ones to earn a prize. Okay. Interesting. Okay. How many other blue ones are there? Damn it. Okay, so if you hit a green, you just have to, like, immediately leave the room. That's great. Alright, let's try again. What the crap? No, screw that. I'm not going to lose out on whatever is there until God only knows when it decides to reset the gas. We're going to just go again. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. Cool. So after I hit 5 of them, oh my god. Oh, okay, there's just a switch I have to hit to air it out. Alright, that's fine. Are you fucking kidding me? I hate these goddamn enemies. This game is too complex for its own good, honestly. Not gonna lie, corpse might be the worst place ever. I don't know what you are referencing. Jesus. Are you... Come on. Get the fuck out of my way. What is wrong with you? Corpse is the floor that has the mother fight. Okay. Alright. God damn it. Too early, I think. You know what? We're just gonna save state our way through this. Okay. Nope. Okay. Got it. Got it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Nope. Nope. Got it. Quill discovered how broken Chansey is. I've known, I've just never really used it in the course of my actual main game playthroughs, simply because it's almost always something I have to go looking for later. So I've just never really had the opportunity to utilize it during a main game. Nevertheless, assuming that we keep it alive, that Blissey is probably going to end up being, like, the key to everything. Okay. So I got that done. And unfortunately... So, when we cleared that challenge, a Jiggy spawned on the other side of the room. But we can't get that Jiggy. This is another real big issue I have with this game, is your actions are almost always a step removed from your rewards, which doesn't feel good. Okay. Deleting those steps. Quill got a Jirachi killed. In my defense, that Gyarados fight nearly ended the run. Alright, we are under 5,000 characters of guidance left. We pair up, and we warp back down to... Oh, actually, I need that. We're going to pair up again, and we are warping down to the first floor. Cool. Alright. Floor 1. Floor 1. Do, 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 do. It also has a gift Mew. Alright, jump up to the stairs to the split up pads. We're splitting up again. Oh my god. Okay. Splitting up again. Pick the claw camera boots before hurrying to the main entrance. And that is here, I think? Yeah. Okay, hurrying to the main entrance. Around to your right, jump onto the platform and quickly head up the wall. Okay. Alright. So that's where I have to go. Yeah, that's fair. BDSP is not a good remake for anybody who has other access to Gen 4 titles. I got BDSP specifically because I was still rebuilding my living decks. Whoop. And BDSP was a 100% guarantee access to all Generation 1 through 4 Pokemon. It's Diamond and Pearl, but in bad 3D with less content. It's a remake. It's not a good remake, but it's a remake. Okay, we got the treble clef. Jump on the pipe on the other side of the entrance. Okay. Remakes don't steal code from the original. I would be highly skeptical of that claim. For a number of dubious reasons. Okay, we need to use a grenade egg blast to open the window above. It is a... it's a bad remake, but I would say it very easily qualifies under the category of a remake. It is a remake of Diamond and Pearl featuring updated moves, types, and battle mechanics up through the 8th generation of Pokemon. That right there, while there's really nothing new in terms of narrative content, the mechanics themselves have unquestionably been updated. That much absolutely cannot be denied. I absolutely won't defend its quality, but I would defend the claim that it does not qualify as a remake. Ugh. Alright. Don't flap down to the Jiggy just yet. This damn thing. You are... you are correct. It did not have return. That is because return is not a move found. Yeah, great. That is because return is not a move that is found within the Generation 8 move sets. That's it. Return's just not a Generation 8 moveset thing. That does not excuse it. I would disagree. The mere fact that it makes it worse does not mean that it is not a rational thing. Yes, ZA brought back some Dexited moves. ZA is essentially a Generation 8.5, since it includes new Pokemon and new elements that are not in the original Gen 8. If you're retarded because your family is inbred, doesn't make you not retarded. Yes, but your argument is not they are not retarded. Your argument is they are psychotic. You could be stupid or insane without fitting the definition of psychotic. The words are not interchangeable. Okay. So, what is... Okay, I think I was supposed to be on a different thing. You argue... Your key argument that I'm arguing against is your claim that BDSP does not count as a remake. That is the specific claim I disagree with. And I think it is colored by your dislike of the product. But disliking a product does not make it not a thing. What did they remake? Again, it has been updated for Generation 8 battle mechanics. It has the fairy type. Moves, abilities, types, all of these things have been updated to their Generation 8 forms. The Pokemon themselves are compatible with Generation 8 games. Fairy type exists. There's one example right there. The Grand Underground, also remade, objectively. It can be a bad thing and also still qualify as a remake. That's just the way it works. You can't transfer Spinda basically anywhere, and that has to do with the way that Spindas are generated with their unique pattern codes. Let's see, so what exactly am I trying to do here? It says don't jump down yet to get the Jiggy, but I have no idea what to do. Didn't Go have like a set of 64 patterns? I do not know. Okay, the guide is referencing a Jiggy, and I have no idea what it is doing. I guess maybe I'm just supposed to go back into the first floor? Don't flap down to the jiggy just yet. I don't know what jiggy it's referring to. Okay, what the heck? This seriously feels like there's an entire section to this that I am missing. Around your right, jump on the platform, quickly head up the wall, grab the treble clef above the entrance, then jump onto the pipe on the other side of the entrance, collecting the honeycomb if you need to. Feathery flap over to the warehouse. Okay. Feathery flap over to the warehouse. That could be what I'm missing here. God fucking damn it. Okay. What on earth are we referring to? It doesn't even reference the Cheeto page anywhere. I think the guide is actually just wrong here about something. Which unfortunately does make this very difficult. Yesterday, a streamer from New York with the utmost confidence said Brooklyn is California. I would definitely disagree with that statement. Okay. Was it referring to something over here? This looks like another window. I truly have no idea what I'm supposed to do right now. Take to the skies with the fly pad and blast open the window above the entrance. Ugh. Okay. Annie, it's the first. His accent is very much New Yorker. He's probably not from Old York, or he'd be British. Okay. It said open a window above the entrance. Is there a window here? Yes. Okay, that is what it was referring to. Now we know. Okay. This streamer is very infamous for his knowledge of geography or lack thereof. Motherfucker said next thing you'll say is Normandy is in France. Ah, yes, of course. Normandy. The site where the Allied forces got their beachhead in World War II in France. Very famously not in France. Here we go. Oh my god, the guide explained this so poorly. Fire a clockwork kazooie over to the platform and wait for 10 taps to pop up. When two have been lured towards you and are open, press B to blow them up. Okay. Nope. Alright, intruder alert, backup required to defend Grunties. Alright, come on guys, get close. Perfect. So we really just have to blow up all of these damn things, huh? Like this. Oh my god. I'm trying to, like, lure them in, and it is not working. Oh my god. I cannot comprehend being that ignorant and still wanting to publicly share what you think is your knowledge. Oh my god. Ugh. Thank you. Okay. Ugh. That sucked. Wrong eggs, but fine. At least I'm immune to fall damage. He also thought Poland was smaller than Germany, and thought it bordered Russia. I cannot imagine being that ignorant and wanting to publicly share what you think is your knowledge. Yeah, I wonder why Asmongold streams too. Asmongold has gotten very red-pilled over the years. Which is not surprising. It's a thing that often happens to extremely stupid people who are unaware of their own ignorance. Alright, so we got that done. Yes, we got the Cheeto page. And now we're going to go to that other flight spot. Prefer the term Red Cross pilled because it's more accurate to how they act. Yeah. Not talking about Asmongold. I think it's just... It is disturbingly easy to convince people that people they don't know are responsible for their troubles. It's a very consistent, very human thing to do. I don't think scapegoating is quite the proper way to put it. I don't think it's that people know where their problems come from, always, and then choose to blame something else. I think that genuinely there are people who don't realize what the struggles they are facing are, and then when their attention is brought to those struggles, the first solution or cause that they hear is simply attached to that fact in their minds. And it becomes difficult to sort of de-link them once that initial connection has been made. So they end up blaming the wrong thing, not because they're trying not to think about what's actually going on, but simply because the two things were linked in their head early on. Alright, we dropped the thing. We want to fly to the top of the building now to grab the honeycomb piece. This is why I think it's very easy for people who are ignorant, like significantly ignorant, and I really mean this not in a derogatory way, despite how it may sound. Everybody in the world is more ignorant than they are knowledgeable across all the ranges of subjects. But being able to properly address ignorance, to recognize it, and to find where and how to alleviate it is a skill that not everybody has been taught, and that even less people have actually tried to practice and develop. It is the lack of this skill that is more of a problem than the ignorance itself. I have not fully given up on my hope for humanity just yet. I still think there are way more good people than bad people out there. I still think there are way more people who would choose wisdom and knowledge, given the opportunity and the understanding of how to acquire them, than would choose ignorance. I sincerely believe that. It's not always easy to appreciate it, though. And some people, and I do mean definitely some, and a very small some, are actually dangerous people, bad people. And almost always it is because they themselves have some kind of disorder or trauma, or there is something inside them that unfortunately drives them in a certain direction. Okay, so we got the warp pad, then use the fly pad to get up in the air, use a grenade on the other smokestack to reveal a hole in it. Okay. Grotto, the streamer I was talking about, shows he can learn and improve. I want to give people a chance, but at the same time, I cannot expect them to try and do the right thing. One of the most difficult things you can do is give people the opportunity to disappoint you. To utterly and completely fail. Unfortunately, it is often one of the most effective ways for people to learn. Okay, so now we're down here. Fire Clockwork Kazooie, drop down. Okay. You're bad, aren't you? No, you're good. Okay. That's the Jinjo, which is good for another Jiggy. Okay. And I have no way out of here. That's great. Okay. This guide has been an absolute lifesaver this entire game. Like, it really, really has. And somehow I just reached a point where it's really starting to have difficulties being clear about what it's trying to communicate. It's really weird. I cannot recall another time I was following a walkthrough and ran into this problem where just like not even 2/3, like 4/5 of the way through, it just becomes almost useless in its quality. It's a really bizarre occurrence. Okay. Ugh. So where is the nearest flight pad? Who the hell knows? There's the nearest flight pad. Alright, we need to go back to the top. We're immune to fall damage. Okay. So there should be a window on the side of one of the smokestacks. And don't let all my phrasing make you think that I tend to trust people. I don't. Alright, let's go... this is floor 5. And... I don't think this is the right spot. So I think I need to go through the other door. Okay, there's the Jiggy. So I need to fire a clockwork egg. In order to get that Jiggy. Apparently. Okay, so we got that. This Grunty Industries is such an unbelievable pain in the ass. Like, I really do not like the way that this level is designed. There are so many things you have to do in such specific orders. I really don't like it. Okay, so now we are in here. Boiler plant. Jump back down to the bosses and down into the room where Mumbo's skull is. Okay. Cool. So now I need to go find Mumbo's skull and warp to floor 2. No, I don't want to do that. Oh my god. Great. Froze on me again. And it was before I got that other Jiggy. I'm gonna say it. I really, really think this is a very badly designed level from a gameplay point of view. It does not provide nearly enough information to the player for the player to be able to, like, actually figure out where to go, what to do, what order they need, what things have already been done, and where. There is just so much information that the player needs to make informed decisions as they navigate this level. And the game absolutely does not provide the means to do that. It does not give the player the information they need. Ugh. Chrome tends to be a ram hog. You are absolutely correct. I always just run Firefox. Okay. So where in the absolute hell am I supposed to get back to Mumbo's? I tend to think of myself as having very good spatial awareness. Being able to easily map out complex three-dimensional spaces and to navigate them without too much difficulty. This game's maps absolutely do not work with that capability. They just don't. There's just something about the design of this game and all of the different paths and interconnected areas and the bits that cross worlds. My brain can't track it at all. It's actually extremely annoying. Okay, I'm supposed to find Mumbo's skull here. I don't know where the hell Mumbo's skull is. I think it's in a side room off of here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So we need to warp down to the second floor, and it looks like... Yeah, it looks like it starts to get a little clearer again here. So first things first, back to Humbawamba. We're less than 2,000 characters left. Thank God. We are almost done with this God's Forsaken world. And we're still going to have to come back to it later, which is another design thing I really do not like. Okay, so take the service elevator down to floor 1 again. Alright, where is the service elevator? Kind of forgot there was a new Yoshi game in development. Oh, yeah. God damn it. Just fucking die! I'm trying to get my goddamn honeycombs. Oh my god. That was an absolute fucking waste. I hate Grunty Industries. In the earlier sections of this walkthrough, it would frequently provide exact step-by-step directions. You know, lefts and rights tell you exactly where to go to get to the different areas. And I have kind of been relying on that. And then it just decided to stop doing that. SpongeBob washing machine. I don't know why you're calling it the SpongeBob washing machine. Take the service elevator down to floor 1 again. Where the fuck is the service elevator? This is the service elevator. Thank you. I hate Grunty Industries. I really do. Okay. Go left and jump across the new platform we unscrewed earlier. Yes. That was not left. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Okay. I am frustrated. I know that I am feeling unreasonably frustrated. Okay? I understand this. I acknowledge it. I am not blind to this fact. Okay? Nevertheless, that is the way that I feel right now. And I think it's very important to put that out there because of what I am about to say about this game. Which is absolutely an unfair thing to say, and which I will probably regret saying. Nevertheless, I am going to say it. If this is the kind of level design that the developers were able to give, it is probably better that Nuts and Bolts was the dog shit garbage fire that it was. Because it would have been worse if they tried doing this kind of level design again. Yeah. Okay. So, head up the ramp on your left. Once there, go to the far right corner for the service door. There we go. I think that's like the meanest thing I could have said about this game. And here's the Jiggy that we got all that time before with the barrels. The best kind of level design needs a guide for secrets, but doesn't make the whole fucking level a secret. I agree. The whole fucking level design of Banjo-Kazooie, especially these later ones, is every single level is a pile of secrets you have to figure out in order to unlock other secrets, and most of them are detached from any immediate reward. Alright, next up. Service elevator back down. I think I'm basically done here for now. Yes, the only thing I'm missing is the third Cheeto page. And if I look up where the third Cheeto page is real quick. Grunty Industries, collectibles, Cheeto pages. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, no, I think we actually can get the first one. Yeah, it looks pretty simple. It's just down on the first floor. I just need to be Banjo and Kazooie again. Okay, so where do I go? I go here, and then the service elevator, which we go to floor 2 for Humbawamba. Feels like Grunty Industries tried to do what Click Clock Woods did, but fumbles it in every way imaginable. Click Clock Woods survived off of its impressive scale. But the impressive scale was made manageable because you're essentially exploring the same map with very minor variations. Here, just every single floor is its own absolute mess. Okay. So, floor 1, we're going to go back to the workers' quarters. And the workers' quarters are over here. And then we're going to try and finish up the pterodactyl land. God, I hate you so much. Just fuck you. No, you know what? No, we're done. Okay. There. Hey there, Banjo. Bongo, what are you doing here? Well, Grunty ripped me out of her mansion and stuck me in here. Boy, you should see the mess some of those workers make.
I don't want to know.
Anyway, someone thought it funny to fill me full of paper. I really need unblocking, if you wouldn't mind.
We do, actually. Did that help?
I can feel movement in my U-bin. You better stand back. This could be messy. It's a Cheeto page. Yep. Thank you, toilet. Alright, we're done. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Oh. So there's a Jiggy in Pterodactyl Land. Which relates to the cavemen. Okay. Do. Alright, warm and feed the Oogle Boogles for a Jiggy. We also have to get through the Stomping Plains. Okay. So, Pterodactyl Land. It's going to be nice and easy. Let's look at our totals real quick. Those are all good. Jolly Roger is a goddamn mess. Pterodactyl Land, we just need the two Jiggies. One is Stomping Plains, and one is the Cavemen. Grunty Industries can go fuck itself and die. I know you had mentioned someone who did a video on like level design for Grunty Industries. Did they comment at all whether they believed it was like a good or bad design? I am genuinely curious. Oh my god, it's been less than 2 hours of streaming. It feels like so much more to me. Okay. So, let me read what I need to do here. We're gonna start in the Stomping Plains. Okay. So we're going to split up. Oh, right, the snooze pack! Yeah, of course. We get we get squished. But we can always heal. Right, that makes sense. Go. Nope. I hope you enjoy the sound of this screaming dinosaur. Because you're going to be listening to it for a while. Isn't that a pleasant sound? Okay, perfect. So the banjo door opens this. Okay. And now we need to get Kazooie over here as well. Go. God damn it. Go faster. Go. Go. Whatever. Come on, Banjo. We're going through the door. And this actually gives us our first look at Hailfire Peaks. Well, actually our second time. So, yes. We are now in the level Hailfire Peaks. A level we have never been to before. Like all the other levels, Hailfire Peaks will have 10 Jiggies in it. One of those Jiggies cannot be acquired in any way by going through Hailfire Peaks. It is exclusively accessible by going into a room in the Stomping Plains in a different level. That is terrible level design. Actually, terrible level design. And I think that is utterly indefensible. Oh, yeah. So last stream, we found a Mega Globo and we gave it to Humbawamba in the overworld, and Kazooie is now a dragon. Fuck, I hate that. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That still leaves 2 things. Yeah, having a secret room with a collectible in it that counts as a collectible in a completely different level is dog shit. Absolute dog shit design. Whatever our previous design disagreements, Annie, I am glad that we are able to completely agree that that is garbage tier design. Okay. So now we need to head into the Oogle Boogles, who are somewhere. I'm almost sure of it. Oh, actually, I think they're right up here. I think this is their cave. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So we have to go through their cave and light 3 fires. That was fire 1. Fire 2. Oh. That's fire 2. And after this, I'm still going to be 1 Jiggy short. Okay, you need food, specifically junk food. You say you'll be happy with junk food. Understandable. This is the way to Witchy World. Okay. So now we're back in Witchy World. And we need to get some fries, I believe. I forgot about those. Okay, you're the Burger Man. Stock up on burgers and fries. Okay. Hello. Yes, I want some fries. Alright, we got some fries. And now we need a burger as well. Cole, if I can ask you a question, how is the level design in Conker's Bad Fur Day? Like, are we looking at more of a Banjo-Kazooie situation or more of a Banjo-Tooie situation? Alright, we got those. I never played Conker, not gonna lie. Ah. Oh my... I always wanted Banjo-Tooie when I was young. I wanted to play this game so badly, and I never got to until many years later when I emulated it. You know what? I'm glad I didn't play this when I was younger. I would not have enjoyed it. Okay, where are the shoes? The shoes have to be somewhere. Where are they? That is a good question. Grab the claw climber boots on top of the tent. Okay. Okay, we have to go up and go all the way to the top of the tent. No. We're done. I'm done with you. Oh, good. You're invincible. You completely ignore the thing I can do that makes me invincible and able to kill anything. That's great. It's very pleasant for me. Oh my god, are you kidding? Oh, Jesus. Ugh. You know, honestly, maybe it's because I'm only on 6 hours of sleep, but I do not feel like I have been playing well today. And I feel disappointed at myself for that. Conker is to Kazooie what Duke Nukem is to Doom. If you played it, you were either an adult in the 90s or you had bad parents in the 90s. No shade at Conker or Duke, they're just not kids' games. Understood. That much I did already kind of know. Okay. Yes. I still have food for you. Cool. Me all happy now. That's good, I guess. You need food. Yes, take the food. Uh-huh. Okay, so... do I have to make another run somewhere else? To give a third caveman food? Oh, that's... please just give me the Jiggy. Please just give me the Jiggy. Or say that I somehow still have food. Oh my god, I have to do it again. I have to go back to Witchy World again for another batch of food. This is another just flat-out player hostile thing here. This is a situation where the player has found the solution, has gone through multiple steps to enact the solution, and then the game says, nah, that only did part of the solution. Are you kidding me? Okay, you don't need to replenish your fries. Okay. Great. How foolish for me for thinking that the food items that you expend when you give them to people would not automatically expend themselves. Surely, clearly that's on me for the gamer. For not realizing that obviously the fries wouldn't run out. I am genuinely going to be happy when I'm done playing Banjo-Tooie. I have not enjoyed playing Banjo-Tooie nearly as much as I did playing Banjo-Kazooie for this channel. And if this was my actual first time playing Banjo-Tooie and not my second, I'd be far, far more miserable. God damn. There, I have fries for you. Yes, take those. Alright. Jiggy for crossing the stomping plains. The last Jiggy... Fill the thirsty dinosaurs tool, which we cannot do. The last Jiggy here we can't get until we complete an objective 2 worlds from now. So I believe that is it for the time being. Wait, no, I didn't actually get your Jiggy. There, okay, now we got your Jiggy. Okay, I'm done. 2 hours has basically broken me today. That was not a particularly enjoyable experience today. It really, really wasn't. And I'm glad it's done. There are only 2 worlds left in Banjo-Tooie. And I am going to 100% them. I am going to 100% this game. I swear it. The next level is going to be very, very long. We are probably looking at a 3 to 4 hour stream, or 3 to 4 hours between 2 streams to get through the next world. It's a lot. But we are also going to meet an old friend from Banjo-Kazooie, so maybe that'll help. And I do think Hailfire Peaks actually has, like, an interesting design to it. So, okay, Banjo's moving, like, super fast in this intro, right? Yeah, why is he moving so fast in this demo? I swear I've never seen him move this fast in the demo. What is happening? Yep, it's Gobi. Alright. I'm gonna take off before I break. Anyway, Saturday, Pokemon Nuzlocke, Brilliant Diamond will continue. Sunday, RPG Maker, like usual. Current daily series is StarCraft 2, interspersed with some Slay the Spire 2. I don't know what I'm doing after Slay the Spire 2. We'll be back again for another Banjo-Tooie stream next week, unless I just decide that I'm done hating myself and don't do it. But that's probably not going to happen because I'm a semi-masochistic completionist. So, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all on the next one. It is time to make the cries of anguish that this experience has given me in order to close the stream. Ah!